going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
All right, we're back for the boys' game here. Gulf Breeze, Florida. Welcome back. China Harrington, the play-by-play. Once again, Kevin Wright again with us, pushing the buttons, producer, and doing all the hard work. Here comes Shiloh Christian. Don't know much about their boys' team. They're look like a height, maybe a little bit of height advantage on us, and we're typically used to that. They're anything like the girls' team. They're well coached. Good basketball team, starting with Butler, Henry, Bowman, Humphrey, and Davis. Summertown starting. Jack Hallmark, Graham Howell, like Jackson Bennett starting. Good to have him back. Davis. And Mabry and Blackwood is our starters.
Shiloh's going to take that tip there, Mark, pretty easily. It's going to be number 3, Butler. Over to Henry, over to Bowman.
Nice
15-footer, and it's good.
And China, once again, we're going to see a team that's similar to, will play similar to what we play. It's a little bit bigger, though.
Blackwood's going to try that 3 up, no good. That's going to be Bowman coming the other way for Shiloh. Kicks it across to Davis. Davis out to Butler. Butler up for 3, and it's no good off the mark, and it's going to be saved inbounds. All the way across there to Bowman. Bowman inside to Davis. Out to Humphreys. It's up and no good. They still get it. We got a box out. They're attacking the boards here on every angle.
Good job,
Blackwood's going to come around with that steal. Blackwood the other way, across to Bennett. Bennett thought about it. He's going to drive out to Mabry. Mabry's going to take the baseline.
Nice move.
Return up. Nope, no good. Coming the other way. Shiloh across court, too. I cannot see that number. It's going to be Bowman up for 2, and it's good.
Shiloh, similar to the girls, they're going to pass the ball up court. They're going to move the ball. Very good passing team, you can tell already.
They're wanting to push, Mark. Yes. You know, that's the biggest thing with teams like this. They want to get it and go. Blackwood's going to drive, kick out to Bennett. Bennett's going to drive in on the left, up, no good, no foul call there. Shiloh coming the other way. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Blackwood. Humphrey set to throw it in here to Butler. Butler's back to Humphreys. Across court to Bowman. Bowman's just going to try the 3, and it's up, and it's off the mark. Howell gets that rebound out to Blackwood. Over to Howell. Howell's going to drive in. He's getting shoved there. Out to Mabry. Mabry's lost the handle. Blackwood, he's going to stay with it. Out to Hallmark. Hallmark to Bennett. Bennett to Howell. Mark, we're kind of playing a slower paced game here. Out to Hallmark. He's going to try a 3, and it's up, and it's off the mark. No good there. Bennett's there for the rebound. Out to Ryder Blackwood for 3, and it's no good. Howell comes out with that, tries to stay with that rebound. It's going to be off Howell. Shallow ball.
Yeah, we mentioned, obviously, yesterday we're without Sherman twins. It takes about 32 points out of our lineup. So that is a factor. It's not the typical Summertown team. Coach having to make a few adjustments and playing different kids.
Humphrey's going to drop baseline up for 2, and it's no good. He gets his own rebound. Up for two. Still no good. Hallmark comes away with it. Hallmark's going to push the other way. Over to Mabry. Mabry to Howell. Howell's going to try a three, and it's up, and it's good.
Nice look. Nice look.
Shiloh wants a timeout.
Graham Howell knocks down a good three.
Mark, it's a 30-second timeout here.
Okay, let's keep it here. Kevin will kind of got a late start in on this. It seemed like they turned this game around pretty quick. One thing, trying to notice, besides number 3, which is I think a shorter, obviously point guard, those kids are all look like about 6'4" across. I think I did look at the heights. They were 6 foot something across the board. They're all. They don't have a 6'8" guy, but all these kids look like they're over 6 foot. Besides number 3, which is obviously the point guard Butler. So it's definitely a size advantage. Going, be a challenge for us on the boards.
Yeah, Davis is going to hand off here to Butler, across to Humphreys, to Bowman, back across to Davis. Davis to Humphrey. Humphrey got it about Edwards, and Holt came in on that timeout.
Summertown staying in man-to-man.
Davis drives to the rim. He's got it stripped away by Blackwood. Dillard comes away with it. Dillard came in as well on that timeout there.
Dillard, Edwards in the game.
Edwards over to Dillard. Out to Blackwood. Blackwood's going to drop baseline. Stop. Kick out to Dillard. Dillard back to Blackwood. Blackwood's going to feed inside to Dillard. He's going to try.
There. Oh, I'd like to see him go that one up.
Up for
good
3, and it's no good. Howell's going to come away with that one. Howell out to Edwards. Edwards is going to try a 3, and it's up, and it's off the mark. Blackwood comes away with it. Out to Dillard. He's going to try a 3, and it's off the mark. Air ball there. I think it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to say no tip there. It's going to be Shiloh ball.
Well, we had a few shots at it anyway. We got a few offensive rebounds ourselves. 5-3, 3:44 left in the first quarter.
We're in a full court 1-2-2, Mark. Coming across, we had a sub there. Shiloh's going to be 22. It's going to be Nance.
Deep 3, Butler.
That's good. Howell coming the other way. Fake the handoff there. He's going to drive to the rim. It's blocked.
Kind of lost. I think he lost control of it.
There. He's coming down the other way and gets the steal on the hustle play. Edwards comes away with it. Out to Blackwood. Blackwood thought about a deep 3 there. He's coming off the ball screen by Holt. Dillard drives to the rim. He's going to be swatted out of bounds there by Nance.
3 new players come back in. I think they're original starters back. Graham Howell comes out also. Casey Edwards stays in, correction. Giving Brown a break.
Edwards out to Mabry. Mabry's going to drive in, spin, out to Holt. Holt for 3, and it's good.
Got it. Nice shot, 3. Holt.
Bowman bringing it down the floor. Over to Nance. Out to Butler. Butler thought about the cutter. He did have him on the cutter for sure to Bowman. Bowman's going to drive to the end, spin.
Good job of Landon Holt hanging with him.
He goes up for 2, and it's no good. We're going to get a foul there on Holt.
Yeah. He's going to be a handful. Nice move there. I thought he could have got a hook. I thought he might have hooked him a little bit, but it was wishful thinking, right?
Bowman goes to the line to shoot 2. Comes up and no good.
Got some little noise in the background. That's we've got a little bit of double duties there. Knocked down the free throw there. Did Bowman.
Made them both there. Scored 9-6.
2-2-1 press. Trying to keep the ball out of the middle. You can see there.
They're going to try something a little different here. Bennett back in the game. Over to Mabry. Back to Bennett. Over to Hallmark. Hallmark to Holt. Back to Bennett. Over to Holt. Out to Bennett.
Bennett attacks the
Gonna
gap.
drive in.
Lost the ball. Looks like it's going to stay, I think, at Summertown.
And I really don't know what we're trying to do here, Mark. I mean, we were passing up some wide open threes.
Yeah.
I mean, from shooters that should be shooting them. And we're just not taking them right now. We're trying to get to the rim, and I don't know if the boys feel like their legs are gone or what. But that's going to be inbounds to Edwards. Edwards is going to drive to the rim, kick out to Holt. Holt's going to take it back to Edwards. He's going to try one.
Nice,
up,
Edwards.
And it's good.
Knocks it down. Kason Edwards knocks the 3 down. We've had 3 baskets. They've all been 3-pointers, China.
Yeah.
They're giving those to us, and we're doing a pretty good job of it.
Bowman's going to drive to the rim. He's going to be stopped. Kick out to Butler. Butler out to...
Pretty good rotation on our little defense until then.
Yeah, Nance takes that one. No good. He can't touch that ball.
Oh, my.
I'd never touched the rim or nothing there. Should have been a walk call. Bowman's going to try one. No good. And
should be over the
there's
back.
going to be a
jump
ball there. And it's going to be Summertown basketball.
So Summertown's kind of survived the first little run that Shiloh Christian had. Summertown's back kind of with some answers from threes of their own.
Hallmark to Bennett. Bennett across court there.
Coach looks like he's going to do a 2-1-2 offensive set.
Holt's going to try one here.
Deep. It's going to be a little deep.
Off the mark. We're going to have a foul call on Nance on the rebound there, shoving Edwards underneath. It's going to be Summertown basketball.
Graham Blackwood and Dillard set to come in the ball game. It's like Hallmark, Edwards, and Bennett will be leaving.
Ball inbound to Dillard, out to Blackwood, out to Mabry. Dillard to Howe, back to Blackwood. Inside to Dillard. Dillard's going to spin, kick out, great kick out there to Mabry. Off the mark. And we're going to have a hold. I'm not really sure on who at this point.
Looks like it's going to be on Summertown. Hold since they're going back this way. Summertown full court pressure.
I'm not sure who he called it on there, but
going to be some man-to-man full court, just keeping the pressure up.
It's going to be Folsom to bring it down the floor. Over to Nance. Out to Bowman. Bowman's going to try a 3. It's up, no good. Mabry comes away with the rebound there.
Not sure Bowman is connected, but you can tell he likes that shot.
He does, for sure. Out to Blackwood.
16 seconds left.
Oh, Blackwood's going to be taken there.
That's a call. I don't know who the call's on.
He's going to call it on Blackwood there as a hold, I believe.
I blew the whistle and wasn't sure he was going to call him on the time.
I would have to say our people don't agree.
Yeah.
Into Folsom.
Summertown trying to get the last shot and then turnover.
Folsom to Nance. Nance is going to be called for a travel.
As Mabry contested and blocked the shot after you got 5.6 seconds. China, that's a lot of time to get up and down the court. A lot of times we'll tend to shoot the ball with 2 or 3 seconds left.
Mabry's going to drive
can
to the
get
rim.
To the basket.
And it's up
nice
and
try. Nice try.
And that brings us to the end of the first quarter there, Mark, tied 9-9. I mean, this is going to be a fast-paced game. Everybody's trying to get up and down the floor, and you're just hoping that you got enough legs in you to stick it out and stay out of foul trouble. So we'll take a break with them. You're listening to Summertown Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
We're back. Gulf Breeze, Florida, 9-9 after the first half. China, it's I think each team's kind of filling each other out, and both teams playing similar. We talked about the size difference. Looks like they've got like 4 4s out there and a 1.
Schizzler's going to throw it into Davis. Davis across court to Folsom. Folsom's going to drive inside to Hopper. Hopper's going to go up for 2, and he's going to be fouled by Hallmark.
Pretty good defense by Hallmark, I thought. Shiloh Christian does pass the ball. They penetrate gaps and pass the ball very well. Real similar to Summertown. It's a free throw.
Hopper's up first. No good. Hopper's second one is up, and it's good. Into Hallmark. To Howe. To Bennett, back to Howe. To Hallmark. Over to Bennett. Back to Hallmark.
2-3 zone, Shiloh.
Inside to Howe. Back out to Edwards. Back to Hallmark. Over to Bennett. To Holt. Back to Bennett. Over to Hallmark. Baseline to Edwards. Back to Bennett. He's going to tap that pass inside to Howe. Howe's going to be fouled there. And
Oh, nice recovery. Hell, our first 2-point basket.
Yes. Davis bringing it down the floor. Davis is going to drive, kick out to Shizzler. Shizzler for 3, and it's no good off the mark.
Good
Edwards
rebound
comes away
by
with it. Howe over to Holt. Back to Howe. Howe. Bennett. Over to Edwards. Edwards is going to drop baseline out to Bennett. Bennett to Holt. Hallmark. Hallmark takes a dribble, picks it up, out to Holt. To Howe. Hand off to Bennett. Bennett thought about it. Into Howe.
Almost looks like they're backing a man, or they're playing a man, so they're backing their man.
They are backing their man there. Back to Bennett.
So we'll go back
Hallmark.
to our motion offense.
To Edwards. Edwards to Howe. Coach Long's just like, run it till we get what we want there, Hallmark. Hallmark's going to drive in. He loses the handle, out to Holt. Holt to Howe. Howe's going to try one off the mark, no good. That's going to be Folsom with the rebound there. Folsom stolen away there by Edwards.
Nice job,
Edwards. Out to Howe.
So Summertown 11.
To Holt. Holt across court to Hallmark. He can't. Oh, he did keep it somehow. Inside to Howe. Howe out to Holt. Holt's going to try one. Great in and out there. Missed out that one. Folsom comes away with it. Folsom up the floor to Hopper. Hopper's going to go up for 2, and it's no good. He's going to be fouled there by, I would assume, Bennett, who they're going to call that on.
Jackson on the dig. Not a bad idea. Kind of let 30 Hopper get behind us on that.
Hopper's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's up. No good.
So far.
Here comes Dillard and Mabry back into the game.
Shiloh Christian not really knocking down the free throws so far, which is a good sign for Summertown. I think we haven't shot very many free throws, if any.
Second shot's up, and it's good.
Yeah, to the point, I don't think we have not shot a free throw. It's only 2 fouls in this quarter. The referee's not calling a lot of fouls, which neither here nor there. You have to adjust to that.
To Bennett. They're in a full court man. They're going to run a jump here. Somebody get in the middle. Coming in the middle. Coming in the middle. Bennett over to Edwards.
Nice job.
Edwards back to Bennett.
Yeah, you're right.
Over to Blackwood.
See that? We've got to have someone break middle and kind of rescue our ball handler.
Over to Holt. Back to Edwards. Edwards drives in. He loses the handle there. It's going to be off Shiloh. That's going to stay with Summertown.
Edwards made a good move and then kind of lost it after he crossed over.
Bennett to inbounds. Throw into Mabry. Mabry back to Edwards. Back to Mabry. Over to Holt. Holt's going to go to Dillard. Dillard to Bennett. Bennett's going to try a three, and it's up, and it's good.
Nice.
Davis coming the other way. Out to Bowman.
14-11.
Bowman's going to drive to the rim. Oh,
it's going to be a charge. They've got to give that to.
There.
Nice
Yes.
job.
He never even saw Dillard
Max
standing there.
Dillard
Never saw him.
takes the blow. What a T for what? That would not be a flop when you get rammed in the chest.
Bennett inbounds.
Good job.
Back to Holt. Over to Bennett. To Mabry.
Mabry sees it.
Mabry's going to drive to the rim.
Nah,
Up, no
in and
good,
out.
and in and out there. This is going to be Hagan coming away with that. Out to Davis. Davis inside. Out to Bowman. Bowman's going to drive to the rim.
Good defense. Good defense.
And gets a hand on that inside of Davis. Davis is going to try to go up for two, and it's going to be no good.
I don't know. They're going to give it to Mabry on the foul. He might have tapped him on the hand. I couldn't quite tell. One of the things that mentioned Shiloh players were disappointed the Twins weren't going to be here. They won the really good contest. Well, guess what? They're getting one anyway.
We got to have Lindsay check into the game here for Edwards for just a second. I believe we have Blackwood.
No,
I think Blackwood might be in foul trouble. So, Holt's got to see that coming there by Humphrey.
We always tell players, don't look at your offensive player, look at the defensive player, see where he's leaning.
And to Bennett.
Bennett played strong yesterday.
Over to Lindsay. Lindsay back to Bennett. Bennett's going to bring it across the floor. Get something set up here. Over to Dillard. Dillard to Lindsay. Lindsay out to Mabry. Mabry can't handle that one. And he's going to call it back court there, and I'm not so I thought Butler might have got a hand on that.
Well, they've kind of learned we're going to rotate that back, and they're kind of overplaying that. It's going to set us up for maybe a back door at some point.
Going to be Davis bringing it in. Davis goes across to Butler. Butler inside to Hagan. Hagan across court to Davis.
They really passed the ball well. Summertown's recovering.
Yeah, they're taller than we are. They're just going to throw over us here. Skip pass us. Got to make it hard on them.
That's a tough
Davis
shot.
Davis going to take a tough shot.
Max.
No good. And Lindsay's coming out with that rebound.
Good defense by Dillard there. Making it shoot the little fade away. That's a tough
out to Grant
shot.
Howe. Bennett's going to try a three, and it's up, and it's
in and out.
In and out,
almost
no good.
came back in.
Howe comes out with that rebound. Not really sure how, and he just tried to throw it back up there, I think, so he didn't come back down with it. Bowman up for two, and it's no good, and he's going to get cowed by Jackson Bennett.
I think Jackson would have held his ground. He could have picked up the charge, looked like.
Yeah.
But that's easier said than done.
I don't think Jackson was ready for that
I don't think so. He's just coming off the injury. I did mention earlier Jackson gave some good minutes yesterday. Good to see him kind of back. It looked like close to 100% anyway. Good, strong minutes.
Bowman to the line to shoot two. First one's up, and it's
he's going
good.
We're all tied at 14 after the free throw. Summertown continuing to go to their bench and rotating. Looks like 8 to maybe 9 players playing.
Like I said, I think it's just trying to keep the legs under, Second one's up, and it's good. Hallmark is going to handle here. Over to Howe. Over to Edwards. Edwards is going to bring it across the floor. Hallmark to Howe. Howe's going to drive in. Good find there to Dillard. Dillard spins up. No good. Rebounds his own ball. Hallmark.
Good job.
Out to Edwards. Edwards is going to try a three, and it's blocked.
Yeah, a little slow
and it's
getting it
going to stay with Howe.
They don't call 3 seconds anymore.
Edwards is going to turn that one over to Bowman. Bowman up for two, and it's good.
Shiloh Christian takes the lead 17-14. Continuing their man-to-man.
Hallmark. It's going to handle over to
come back in the game.
Howell to Edwards. Edwards over to Hallmark. Hallmark out to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to try a three, and it's off the mark. No good. We tipped it out of our own people's hands. Butler's going to try go up for two, and it's good.
They'll slip out. Coach Long's going to get her timeout. We're going to look at 140 left, 19-14, 30 seconds. We'll leave it here with them. Shiloh Christian making a little bit of run. It's, like I said, we match up well with them. Besides, they've got a little bit of height advantage on us. And obviously, you know, we're missing three of our players. John Colby comes in, gives us good, strong minutes. Obviously, our two leading scorers not here today. And a good opportunity, as Coach Long sees it, as for different people to play. And kind of seeing what he's got on his bench, because he's going to need his bench down the stretch in the district. So hopefully some of these kids come in and get some experience that they would normally get.
And that's the thing, like, we're getting good shots. We're getting all the things you want to do. We're tipping it out of each other's hands. We're knocking it out of our own people's hands, going up for rebounds. And, you know, you limit some of that things and not knowing where people are, and you're still in it. You're fine. You just got to get a bucket to fall. So, into Mabry.
Full court pressure. Shiloh, I think, trying to really.
Mabry there is going to be called that foul. It's going to be called on Bowman.
It's just two fouls.
Bowman's going to pick up his first, I believe. And Howell's the inbounds again, going into Mabry. Howell bringing it across the line.
Look for the double.
Somebody's doubled somewhere, so I don't know. Yeah. Bowman's going to steal that one.
Got to see that coming.
Howell's up for two, and it's good.
Not the foul you want there as he's going up. So they're going to get an extra one there. It'll be an old-fashioned three-point play coming. Or it looks like Max Dillard probably coming in for
and
Graham and Lindsay.
Lindsay goes out.
Springer in the ball game for the first time.
Bowman's free throws up, and it's no good. That's going to be rebound there by Hallmark. Hallmark's going to keep it.
The double
by Mabry. Mabry's going to drive in. Out to Holt. Holt's going to drive in. No good. Dillard's going to try one. No good. Rebound's going to be by Bowman. Bowman's going to try a three, and it's up, and it's off the mark. No good.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds off the top of the backboard.
21-14. 56 seconds left. You'd like to get a bucket here to end the half. Cut this thing down a little bit.
Holt to Springer. Springer's going to bring it across the floor there to Hallmark. Hallmark to Holt. Holt to Mabry. Back to Dillard. Over to Springer. Springer's going to try a three, and it's off the mark.
Strong.
No good. Holt's going to get that rebound. Out to Mabry. Mabry to Dillard. Dillard's going to drive baseline. He's going to get a block call there on Hagan. And I think he said 2 free throws, but I'm not, he did.
2.
So Dillard's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
I think he got a little break on that. I wasn't sure he was shooting. But
well, I thought he was behind the backboard.
These free throws down here. There's one.
Dillard's first one's up and good. Dillard's second is up, and it's good.
Nice shot. 34 seconds left. 21-16. Doubling again.
Over to Hagan. Hagan's going to drive the middle of the floor. Nobody guarding him. It's up and no good. That's going to be 12 coming away with that one. Mark, I don't have a Henry.
20 seconds left.
There. Over to Mabry. Mabry's going to, I think, probably hold for one. Yeah. Over to Holt. Holt out to Dillard. Dillard to Hallmark. Hallmark
continue to run.
Is going to go inside, and he's going to get a foul call there. 1.3.
Going to have to get one off quick. Got time to catch and shoot.
Hallmarked inbounds. To Dillard. Dillard's going to try one up. No good. We're going to go. That's going to bring us to the end of the second quarter there to halftime. It's going to be Shiloh Christian 21, Summertown 16. And we'll take a quick break. I think Coach Gene's still here somewhere, and he'll come down and do the interview. If he don't show up, I can get back on here and do it if we have to. So
we'll come back after this and give you a little breakdown on the scoring of half here.
That county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Out here in these parks, this just isn't making sense. I've got the most park. You right on in, my nearest 16.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
This is the X Sports Network.
We're back at halftime, Gulf Breeze, Florida. The men's game, 21-16. Shiloh Christian ahead, scoring a half. Kason Edwards had 3. Graham Howell had 5. Max Dillard had 2. Landon Holt had 3. Jackson Bennett had 3 for 16 points. Joined with us now is girls head coach Jeremy Jean. Coach Jean, I know not the outcome you wanted. Great for tell of two halves, obviously, yes. But you played a really good team. One of the better teams that obviously, once again, that will play all year long. As good of an inside-out game as I've seen, even for me, even better than the team yesterday as far as their inside-out. The kids were knocking down threes. You had obviously some really talented post players. You just kind of obviously pressure got to you there, and that one stretch is the difference in the game.
It is. Yeah, we couldn't get the ball past their free throw line, and that's what I told them. We playing 8 kids. We're really playing one post player.
Yeah.
We got 7 guards. That shouldn't happen. It did though, and that's what I told them. We played really good for 2.5 games. I hated ended like that, but something we can look at and get better. But again, though, when you can't score, it don't matter. Yeah. We had 22 turnovers. When we're struggling to score, we need more shots on goal. I mean, a hockey term, but when it's not going in, we need more shots. So we got to find a way to, when those turnovers happen, I mean, we've got
to stop the bleeding a little quicker.
We got veteran guards that should be able to at least slow it down and get a 10-second count instead of throwing away to them for a layup. But I mean, they're good. They were 1 of 11 from 3 yesterday or 2 days ago against the team that we just played. So if they're 111 today, we win 39-30.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But time for the game. Our magic number is 43. Yeah. If we can score 43, we win. Yep. And tonight, again, 39 points. You're not going to win many ball games.
Well, Coach, just looking at the game, I think if one thing you come away with, that you can play with any of these teams. You don't have as much room for error, obviously, with our group.
Right.
But when the kids play at as good as they can play, we can play with anybody. And you got to, I mean, obviously, you go away from here this game, you know, want to kind of the sting. No one likes to lose, but you learned some things. You showed some of your weaknesses that you can work on now. And really, like I said, I don't think we're going to play anybody the rest of our regular season as talented as this bunch. So that's what you wanted to come down here and see anyway.
Oh, yeah. And that's what, again, looking, we didn't score much. When you only have 3 assists, we're not going to win ball games. Up until yesterday, we did a really good job of, we were able to kick and score. And again, when you can't score, you can't get assists. So it's, I think.
Well, in your first half, I was just looking back over the Ella got to the basket. I think she shot 8 for 10 free throws, so she got there. Once you got the ball across half court, you actually did pretty well. And Gabby, once again, early knocked down the threes that you needed. She didn't have them late when you needed them, and that's
And again, like I said, we didn't get it past half court for about 4 minutes, and we could not stop the bleeding. That's what. We've only got 5 timeouts, and we can't stop the bleeding in the third quarter. But hey, we didn't fold. I told them I think we got punked out for about a couple minutes. They come at us, and I hate to use this term this week, but they come out swinging, and we took it. We didn't fight back, but we did.
I think, Coach. I think we talked with Coach Pett, really nice guy, before the game, and we knew his team was going to play similar to what we play. They brought the defensive pressure like we did. We hurt them with our pressure early, and then they got the little momentum shift there in the third period, and that was just hard to overcome once that 2-minute stretch there.
Oh, yeah.
Hurt you.
We go from up 4 to down 7, and we can't get it. We can't hold on to it long enough to give a good timeout call.
Well,
a couple of days off and get ready for Lawrence County.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us, Coach, and be safe on your trip back. We're still here with you, aren't we, Kev? Got a start of the second half, 21-16. Summertown had a lead there for a while. It was tied after the first quarter. It's just going to be a battle. China, it's nothing going to come easy today.
And it's not, I mean, I think everybody's tired. Everybody's kind of legs are gone, that kind of thing. So you just got to play through it. Just see if you can get some buckets to fall early here in the second half to start. Bennett loses the handle, and it's going to be off his foot. That's going to be an over and back there. That's not what you want to do there to start the second half. But
one thing I noticed about Jackson, does a really good job when he handles. He's down low on his dribble. It's hard to steal the ball from Jackson. That was obviously a little turnover there, but he dribbles so low. He gets down over that ball, as a lot of these younger kids can learn from. It's hard to take the ball from him.
Davis is going to attack Blackwood here.
Good help down low.
No good. Kick out there to Butler. Butler's going to try one. No good. Bennett comes away with it. Bennett coming the other way up to Mabry. Mabry out to Bennett.
They're overplaying that reverse.
They are. They're wanting you to keep it on one side of the floor. Mabry's going to go baseline up for 2. No good. And Hallmark comes away with it.
Gathering
that rebound inside to Mabry. Mabry's going to spin. It's going to be blocked there by Davis. He's going to push up the floor there to Henry. Henry up for 2, and it's good.
There's the height difference there. Mabry typically will score that one, but the height is hard to overcome.
Blackwood picked his dribble up there. Over to Bennett. Bennett into the middle there to Howell. Howell to Blackwood. Blackwood's going to try a 3, and it's up. No good.
Good job by Graham.
Try to stay with that rebound. That's hit the back of the backboard. He's out of bounds. There, this is going to be Summertown basketball.
Yeah, if we can get through the front of that press, that pressure, we're going to have some good looks on the backside. It's just easier said than done. We've got to be careful not to rush those.
Bennett inside to Mabry. Out to Howell. Howell's going to try a 3, and it's good.
Howell has become a very steady 3-point shooter.
Henry down low. It's up and 2, and it's good. Somebody did not get matched up there. Inside to Blackwood. Blackwood to Bennett. Back to Blackwood. Blackwood to bring it across the line. Over to Howell.
The height difference there is about 6 inches in Blackwood.
Howell to Mabry. Mabry's going to be fouled there by Butler.
There's a little disadvantage there with Mabry if he can take Butler to the basket if he gets a chance.
And Bennett's going to come out. Holt's going to come in for him. Hallmark to inbounds.
Need to get the lid off here on this
inside to Mabry, back Blackwood, top of the key. He's calling for somebody to come up, try to get a play set up here. Right. Over to Howell. Howell takes a dribble over to Hallmark. Back door there to Mabry. Great back door to Howell. Howell's going to drive in. He's going to be fouled. He's going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, as much as they're overplaying that, we're going to have to start taking to the basket. They've obviously watched game film. This offense is not something that's totally new to anybody that's watched basketball, but we do a very good job of
first one's up and
a
good
job of Graham making a free throw. Most times free throws, it's a good chance we're going to play a role in this game.
Howell's second one's no good.
Just jinxed him, didn't it?
It's going to come out to Bowman. Bowman to Davis. Davis is going to draw baseline, up for 2, and it's good.
Nice move. It's a good, strong move.
Blackwood coming the other way. Over to Holt. Over to Mabry. Mabry's going to drive baseline, up for 2, and it's good.
Nice take, Andrew Mabry.
Holt. We've switched defenses there. Holt could have had that pass there, and Bowman's going to drive inside, and we're going to have an offensive foul there.
Nice job.
Mabry's there to take another one.
Guess who? Interesting, too. That was Andrew's first points for the ball game. 14, Bowman comes out of the game. A little help from the referees up here in the Shiloh Christian.
Over to Blackwood. Blackwood to Hallmark. Hallmark over to Holt. Ooh. Out to Blackwood. Over to Holt. Holt's going to drive middle. Out to Hallmark. Hallmark take it to the left, and it's going to be I was about to say it's got to be something, either a walk or a block. It's got to be called.
I wasn't sure what he was going to call myself, but I like the call. I'm not sure Shiloh Christian liked the call.
Hallmark to inbounds. Oh, he had Blackwood there. Out to Mabry. Mabry's going to drive out to Blackwood. He's going to try 3, and it's no good.
Pretty good job blocking out.
That's going to be Henry coming away with it. Henry up the floor to
nice pass.
Humphrey, and it's up and good for an easy 2-point basket there.
7-point lead for Shiloh now.
And we're just not getting back, Mark. I mean, they're beating us back down the floor. Mabry in the corner, up to Howell. Howell over to Holt. Holt back to Howell. I think Howell got away with a walk there.
They're handling our screen and roll pretty well defensively.
Out to Howell. Howell over to Mabry. Mabry. They're switching it, absolutely.
And they're handling the roll. They're pretty good. Typically, you switch, you can have the roll.
Well, it's like you just said. They're big. They're bigger than all of us, and that came off of Howell's hands. There, he couldn't handle it. It's going to be Davis pushing the other way. Out to Nance. No good. Davis comes away with that. Davis inside to Humphrey. Humphrey's
probably a pretty good foul, man.
It's no good.
Just don't want him to get in foul trouble. That's a pretty decent foul. It's going to be an easy 2. Lucer's going to make him make the free throws.
That's going to send Humphreys to the line to shoot 2.
29-22.
First one's up, and it's good.
Edwards and Dillard coming in the game. Placing Holt and Graham Howell.
Humphrey's second one is up. And good.
Need some help getting the ball up.
Edwards to inbounds. Inbounds to Hallmark.
Man, they're probably going to leave and double at some point right there.
Here.
You got to see
Hallmark,
they're going to catch
up to Mabry. Mabry. Over to Blackwood. Blackwood back inside to Mabry. Mabry, fake.
Good left.
Yep,
nice
up,
job,
and it's
Andrew
good.
Mabry. It's his 4th point of the game.
Davis to Folsom, up to Schizler. Schizler's going to try a 3 off the mark. That's going to be Nance, stays with that.
Pretty good rebound position, but along.
To Folsom, back to Davis. Davis over to Schizler. Schizler's going to drop baseline inside to Nance. It's going to be knocked away there by Blackwood. He's going to stay Shiloh basketball.
They're setting that back screen on the skip for the 3-point shooter. Butler back in the game.
Folsom to inbounds.
Good job defensively.
5-second
Good job.
call. And I don't know, Mark, but that was,
a quick
5
5.
second.
We'll take it. Take anything we can get right now. That'll help us get it beyond that 6-point margin. 7 rather. Arkansas math.
Blackwood to bring it in. Over to Hallmark. To Edwards. Back to Hallmark. Over to Dillard. To Mabry. Mabry's going to drop baseline. He's going to stop, go up for 2,
nice
and
job.
he's going to be
nice
fouled
job.
there.
Picks up the foul.
Great shot fake there to get them jumping. They're jumping for every block, and if you can just get them off the floor, you can pick up a lot of fouls like that.
Would like to get Davis in foul trouble, wouldn't we? Maybe. Oh,
no good. Bowman back in for Nance is going to take a break.
Wait, this is the 2 free throws.
And they're going to push up the floor there
Someone
to Folsom.
fell asleep.
Folsom up for 2, and it's no good. Gets his rope rebound twice. Bowman comes away with it. Oh, my goodness. How is there not a foul called at this point? Davis gets a hold of it. Out to Butler. Butler inside to Bowman. Bowman's going to body and go up. Hallmark's going to get the foul there.
It's a good, strong move. Would like to see maybe try to pick up that charge and dip in his shoulder.
Bowman to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and it's good.
It's actually surprising that they should have scored that basket, a minute ago when they kept shooting second shots. Not what Coach Long wants to see.
No good. Dillard comes away with that one. Mabry bringing it up the floor. Over to Blackwood. Blackwood's going to drop baseline. He's going to be stopped. Over to Dillard. Dillard to Edwards. Edwards to Blackwood. Blackwood out. Oh,
nice
to Hallmark.
Nice
Hallmark off. No good. And Davis pushing the other way.
Job, Max. Should get it. He might have moved a little bit. That's a good try, though.
He definitely moved on it and just didn't get there quick enough. I think he honestly, Mark, he was a little too deep to be able to pick up that charge there.
Are they giving a height on Davis?
I have it right here.
What is he? 6'4"?
He's not even on there.
Yeah, but I bet he's 6'4", 6'5".
They're saying Bowman's 6'4", so I would say he's
6'5".
right there, right there.
Yeah,
pretty close.
The point guarding our point guard, Ryder Black. I don't know what we have on here, but Ryder's about 5'10". I don't know what it says.
Davis' second shot's up, and it's no good.
That creates a problem already. Having to look over a really tall defender. Now they've switched back.
Yeah. And Blackwood over to Dillard. Out to Holt. To Edwards. Out to Mabry. Over to Dillard. Dillard's going to drive to the rim. It's up, and it's no good off the mark. He's just got to have a little touch with that. Up to Folsom. Folsom's going to try a 3 off the mark. No good. And that one's going to be knocked away there, and Davis gets tipped out to him. This is going to be Hopper, I believe.
They're going to call that on Max. He had a hand on him. Yeah, they're going to call it on Max, I think. What if Davis went flying?
Wasn't sure why. Now I know. Graham Howell coming in for Max Dillard. Shadows.
Folsom to inbound. Tip back to him. Illegal screen there is going to be called on Henry, and it's going to be Summertown basketball.
Really need a bucket now. Trying to just kind of get a little momentum toward the end of this period to kind of cut into that lead. That's an obvious duh, but we need a basket every time we bring the ball down the court. But it's like there are certain points you stay under that 10-point margin, it just feels better.
Blackwood to bring it up. Over to Mabry. Mabry's going to drive baseline. He goes up for two, and it's going to be blocked by Bowman. Bowman didn't go for that fake there that time. And that's going to be Folsom's going to turn it back over to us.
Nice job. Good job by Blackwood.
Springer's going to check into the game for Edwards.
Someone's got to take it out. We don't get free ends here, do we?
Holt throws it into Blackwood. And Blackwood to Howell. Howell over to Springer. Springer to Mabry. Mabry's going to drive to the rim. Hits up, no good. And we're going to tip it around here. Somehow Mabry's came back out with it to Springer. Springer's up, no good. And Blackwood comes away with it. And Coach Long wants a timeout.
Try to set him something up here. We'll stay with him in 30 seconds on the 30-second timeout. Coach just trying to draw something up here to make sure we get a good look at something. We're just not shooting really well, but, you know, keep going back to this. Our two, probably, I would say, our best shooters, obviously our best scorers are not with us today. I think we'll get one back on Saturday, right? And then Sawyer's out for a couple more, so it's a unique situation. And Summertown, though, hanging with Shiloh Christian. Very good, tall team, really athletic. They pass the ball really well. They defend really well. Just a good, solid team, as is Summertown. So just missing a couple of parts for Summertown right now.
Blackwood inbounds Mabry. Mabry's going to drive. He spins, goes up. He's going to be fouled there by Henry.
Good job.
He's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Mabry needs to knock down these free throws. Kind of gives. I think he missed a couple last time he was up there. That looks good. No, my goodness, in and out. Got to look out for someone slipping out, which happened last time.
Maybe second's no good. Over to Bowman, out to Nance, over to Henry. Henry up the floor there to Humphrey. Humphrey back to Bowman, back to Davis. Davis is going to drive in. Skip past to Bowman. Bowman's going to try a three, and it's off the mark. No good. Tip around. Somehow that's going to, Ryder Blackwood gets a tip on that ball, throwing it back inside. And we're going to push up the floor. Springer's going to try one. He's
gets a hand on it.
Yes,
get a foul. He's going to get three.
I called that from over here. I could see it by the time when he didn't hit the ball. He did his hand there. It was a late call, but Springer's going to go to shoot three. First one's up, no good.
A little more lift on it.
Up, and it's good. We're going to have 4 subs come into the game here. I think we're just trying to keep us from picking up a stupid foul here at 17 seconds to go in the game, or in the quarter.
33-25, cut it to 7 here.
Third one's up, and that's no good. That's going to be Humphrey coming away with that. Over to Davis. Davis over to Folsom. Folsom, skip cross to Henry. Henry going to try a three, and it's no good. And Edwards.
Couldn't. Having to just fight off the defender. And Bennett, Lindsay coming in for Springer.
And Shiloh Christian wants to take a timeout here.
At 1.2.
It's going to be a full timeout trying to draw something up here.
Guess we'll take the break with them and be right back after this.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
So we're guessing a lob, right?
I would say so.
1.2, you can catch and still get one off.
Bowman's not in the game, so I would say it's coming to Davis here.
Get back, Pat. Right
there it is.
What we
there
call
it
that?
is. You literally called it.
And it still got it. I don't know about that time. That's not enough time to catch and get a rebound and shoot again.
Again, for sure.
At 1.7.
And they're counting it, though.
1,001. Yeah, the officials are talking about it. It's not enough time to do that.
Was it 1.7 or 1.2?
1.7. It was 1.7.
Oh, my gosh.
They're going to give it to him. The lob gets at 1,001. 1,000. There's no way. Yeah, Coach Long's going to talk with him about it, but they're not going to reverse it.
And then when you come back down, the first one was a tip, so obviously he misses that. Gets it, comes down with it, and then goes back up with it.
Once it hits his hand, that clock starts. So 1,001, 1,002, it was not.
I definitely agree with Coach Long in the fact of it's not enough time to get that shot off. But you're not going to win this argument with these officials. Not down here. And now at home, possibly you would have. But
they're still not going to take it off. They're not going to take it off.
No, the clock kickers in both gyms we've played in, if you will notice the first couple games, they weren't stopping it or starting it at the right time. They were letting extra seconds run off. They were letting seconds, all the things.
Yeah.
So, all the different.
And those things matter. And a lot of times, honestly, depending on who you get keeping those clocks, I'm not sure they're always trained that well. Not saying that's the case here at all, but they gave it to them, so let's play. 10-point lead for Shiloh Christian. Still Summertown hanging with them. Obviously the last quarter, and then everyone heads back to Tennessee. Would love to slip out of here with a win with these boys. They've got the work cut out for us, China, because they're a really good team that's down the stretch here. They're well coached.
Folsom back to Davis. Davis to Humphrey. Humphrey back to Folsom. Folsom out to Davis. Davis is going to try a three. And this is no good. That's going to be a rebound by Nance. He's going to go up for two, and it's no good.
I don't know about the call. I think he just thought he was going to get fouled. Once again, those long rebounds. We're going to have pretty decent position because of the size difference. 3-point rebounds are just going to hit long.
Nance's first free throw is up, and it's good. Second free throw is up and good.
A 12-point lead.
How to inbound to Holt. Holt's going to bring it up the floor. Over to Howe. Out to Hallmark. Back to Holt. Over to Blackwood. Blackwood to Howe. To Mabry.
They're switching on that every time.
Hallmark to Howe. Howe's going to try a three, and it's up off the mark. We have nobody in the rebound. Davis comes away with that one. Up to Folsom. Folsom tries to get that across, and it's going to be Howes gets that ball, and Mabry comes away with it. Mabry to Blackwood.
Nice
Blackwood's going to try one. Off the mark. It's no good. That's a walk.
Be a walk.
Oh, my.
What's the call there?
He called a foul, I believe, on Landon.
Wow.
On Landon Holt there, going for that rebound, and I would
really
have
see
to
that one.
totally disagree there.
Did not see
I
that
believe there was one of his own
Everybody
teammates.
going for the ball, his own teammate hit him. I'm not sure the official saw that. But back there, 1-2-2.
Davis.
A little bit of pressure. Good
And
job.
that's going to be stolen away by
The steal
Hallmark.
by
Out
Hallmark.
to Howe, to Mabry.
Kicking it back out.
To Blackwood. Blackwood's going to try a deep three, and it's short, way short. Davis comes away with that. Up to Humphreys. Up to Folsom. Folsom thought about it. He's going to drive in to Mabry. Hits Mabry. That's going to be a reverse there by Henry, and it's up and good.
Comes Summertown still pushing the ball up court.
Over to Howe. Howe's going to try to back him in. Out to Mabry. Mabry. Oh,
man,
no,
get him a
he
walk.
did not.
Their favorite call.
That guy, if you were here for the first game, I think he caught about 6 walks in the very first game in this gym this morning. So he's probably ready to be done if I had to guess. This is his 3rd game straight. So Nance over corner. He's going to be thrown across to Folsom. Folsom to Davis. Davis to Mabry. He's going to be there. Hallmark comes away with it. He's going to push it up to Blackwood. Blackwood out to Springer. Springer's going to try one off the mark. No good. Davis pushing up to Nance. Nance is going to be fouled there, I believe, but they're going to call it on Andrew Mabry. Lindsey's going to come back into the game, and so is Edwards.
39-25. Still
into Humphrey. Humphrey to Davis. Over to Nance. Nance is going to drive middle. No good. Henry gets that rebound up for 2, and it's good.
Shot it from the stomach. Get right back up.
Blackwood back to Howe. Over to Edwards. Edwards out to Hallmark. Over to Lindsey. Lindsey back to Howe. Back to Blackwood. Blackwood comes off the ball screen over to Hallmark. Hallmark's going to drive, tuck it and drive, and go to the rim, and he's going to get that.
Nice job. Hallmark using that strong left hand. Give him a 2.
It's going to be a foul on Nance.
Looking for the old-fashioned three-pointer.
Bowman comes back into the game here. Davis is going to take a break. Hallmark's free throws up, and it's good.
Good 3-point play by Hallmark.
Over to
Still
Bowman.
put some pressure on the
Bowman back to Folsom.
2-2.
Folsom to Henry. Up corner. Humphrey's going to try one. No good.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
He missed that one. He reversed it.
He reversed it. He did reverse it. He did reverse it.
He better. Quickly.
Yeah. Edwards then inbounds to Blackwood.
Straight man-to-man. Looks like they're not going to be doubling ball handler.
Out to Hallmark. Over to Howe. Back to Edwards. Blackwood. Hallmark. Lindsey.
They're overplaying that top.
Back to Hallmark. Hallmark's going to drive left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got to get rid of it a little earlier.
Hits a walk. That is a walk.
They got a timeout on the walk. Yeah. Good timeout, I have to say, from them. Looks like he's going to take if it's full, we'll probably take it with him. It's full timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back on X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
We're back in Gulf Breeze, Florida. Kevin White, China Harrington, Mark Springer with you. 41-28.
Bowman inbound to Fulson, up to Nance. Nance trying to get a trap. He's going to get to make the curve. No good. Rebound, Howell. Out to Blackwood. Blackwood to Hallmark. Oh my goodness, Hallmark has that one poked away there by Henry, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds there, and it's going to stay Summertown basketball, and Holt's going to come in and give Hallmark a break.
Coach Long taking this opportunity to coach some of these players to learning experiences.
Holt's going to drop baseline. Oh, just back him in there. Kick out to Lindsay. Lindsay back to Holt. Holt's going to try a three here.
Looking good from here. Nice job, Holt. Holt's done a little better job scoring today.
Nance over to Bowman. Bowman over to Humphrey. Humphrey's going to buy a baseline. A reverse, no good. Rebound, Lindsay. Lindsay's going to kick it to Edwards. Edwards is going to drive baseline. It's up, no good. And it's going to be a turnover there, trying to throw it to Bowman across court there. Throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Summertown basketball. Mabry's going to come back in for Edwards there.
Summertown cuts the lead to 10 points. Still playing hard to get a couple of shots to drop here. He kind of changed the whole dynamic of this ball game. Get a little momentum going. Plenty of time left.
Blackwood to Howell. Howell up to Holt. Shoot it again, Landon.
Yeah, he had him.
Back to Blackwood. Blackwood's going to try a deep three.
Money on that one. Nice job, Blackwood. Here we come. Here we come.
Davis back in the game for Shiloh. Davis to Bowman. Bowman up to Humphrey. Humphrey across court there to Butler. Butler,
I don't know about that.
Davis.
That's one we almost will give up. We don't want to give up that rebound.
And they're going to get Humphreys with an over-the-back call. They've not called that the whole game.
7-point ball game. Here comes Coach probably wants the timeout to look at it. Maybe not. He's talking to the referee. He's
about something. They're laughing about it, whatever's happening. He must have said something, and he kind of, laughing it off there.
Officials have been actually pretty consistent.
Holt going to drive in. He tucks it, and I think he got away with a walk.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure that's going to. I'm not sure they didn't hit that, though. Evidently not.
Edwards.
Edwards in for Mabry. What are we doing here?
Well, I don't think they were going to let him in, but then when they blew the horn, they kind of had to let him in. So at that point.
That was a dead ball. They were up there. Pretty good job by Lindsay. Denied.
Hopper back to Bowman, over to Davis. Davis up to Hopper, go get that ball.
Nice
Edwards,
job,
there you
Edwards.
go.
Edwards flies through the air to get.
Back to Blackwood.
Another 3 point. Another three changes this game quite a bit.
Over to Howell. Howell to Blackwood. He's going to try
Blackwood's got to look at it. It could change the.
No good.
Oh, he got knocked down. He got up to get his own rebound. Wow.
Edwards
on the take. Stop. Oh, he's going to get a walk. Oh, wow.
I think they might have bodied him just a little to knock him off balance.
A pretty good move. Jump stop. He's to put it in. Good job by Lindsay. Some good minutes by Lindsay in the ball game. So 7-point ball game. 2:29 left. Summertown showing a little bit of life here. A little bit of scaring.
Davis up to Butler. Butler.
Nice pass.
Find there to find Henry there.
Yeah, it was a nice pass. We got too deep in the lane.
Blackwood to Howell.
Andrew Mabry set to come back in the game. Howell trying to take.
Over to Jack Hallmark. Edwards is going to try to drive baseline. Nowhere to go.
Blackwood set up over there. Nice. Howell knocks down a three. Timeout.
Coach Long wants a timeout. Yeah. We'll take him with him with a 1:58 to go in the game.
What really matters during the ball game, we realize when it comes to sports that seasons begin and seasons end. There's an ever-changing to a new season. In Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, there is appointed a time for everything. There's a time for every event under heaven. life has its seasons. But one thing that does not change is Jesus Christ. The Bible says He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Put your trust, confidence, and obedience in Him. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back from Gulf Breeze, Florida, 1:58 left in this one. Then our bunch will be headed back to north of Tennessee. The good cool weather. We had a pretty cool blast down here. 1:58 left. China, Summertown making a late game run. Gotta love it.
Into Davis. Davis, we're trying to get a trap there. Oh, Blackwood's going to get called with a blowout. But he just couldn't get there to get the sideline cut off fast enough.
Yeah, half a step more and he might have got that charge. Just didn't have that angle.
Ball's into Henry. Henry over to Davis. Davis to Butler.
Does a good job.
Go get it, Landon. Over to Davis. Davis to Bowman. Bowman's going to try a three, and it's
we don't
short.
Mind that one. Oh, that's a hole down there.
Oh, my gosh, we got tackled out of bounds.
There's a hole down there. They've got to get control of that rebounding down there.
Inside to Henry, and it's no good.
Yeah, the official's job is to get a hold of that. Official's job is got to get control of that rebounding down there. I don't know if you're catching a nap under the goal, but that's we'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. Coach Long, I think, wanted to discuss that. That is interesting no call down there when bodies went flying. At this point in the game, because this is still a ball game. This is Summertown still has a shot at this, and you know, actually, China, I thought that was obviously a foul against Shiloh Christian there, which gives Summertown the ball. So instead, Shiloh Christian gets 2 points. That's cuts this thing back to 8, or puts it back to 8 points. Summertown ball out under their goal. I'm sure Shiloh's probably going to continue the pressure.
Yeah, they are. It looks like they're coming out in a little full,
2-3.
Almost like a full extended 2-3 here, just to try to slow us down. I think Mark might even, Mabry bringing it down.
Some opportunities for some threes.
Over to Holt.
I'd like to see Blackwood. Well,
Hal's going to try one. Long there, and they're going to call Mabry on the rebound.
Mabry on the push.
And you're going to call that, and you got bodies flying on that end. And I mean,
I would probably had I not have this mic, I would remind him of that. It'll be all for Mabry. Fouls out of the ball game with 5 fouls. Mabry always brings it. If it just gives some intensity. It's up 4 points for Andrew, but Andrew does so much more than points.
Davis's first free throw is up and good.
Davis, a good-looking point guard, really. We can see over his defender typically. It's not going to be his height.
Good.
Comes Ryder Blackwood back to a 10-point game.
Over to Hal.
Summertown's needing a score for
back
sure.
To Blackwood. To Edwards. Tip ball's out of bounds. Going to stay Summertown.
10-point lead. 1:06 left in the contest. Let's see what they got drawn up here.
Blackwood into Hallmark. That ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay Summertown.
Shiloh continuing with pressure. Not wanting to give up anything easy. So I think they may have kind of overlooked Summertown, honestly, knowing that we had our 2 leading scorers out. So,
over to Blackwood. Blackwood to Holt. Holt's going to try one. Oh, short.
No good.
And at this point, Mark, I think our legs may be gone. We're leaving everything a little short. Oh, that's a carry. No, don't foul. Oh, my goodness. How's that not a wall? And Bowman's going to come away with that one. And up for 2, and it's good.
Still kind of nails in the coffin there, I think, for the Eagles. But we'll continue to try to get a good look here.
Over to Holt. Holt's going to drive in. Oh, nice
overthrows
try.
Him. Yeah.
Just kind of overthrows him there.
Going back door.
It's a great backdoor cut there.
Coach Long's calling it back. 32
No
seconds.
way.
This one's pretty much over.
Yeah.
And they're probably not going to shoot the ball again.
Humphrey out to Butler,
Shiloh
to
Christian
Bowman.
going to pass the ball out.
Davis.
Going to let the air out of this one.
Yeah,
Well,
they are going to
China,
let this one
not
go.
the outcome we wanted, but I think Coach Long got to see some things that he needed to see. It's always better to play than not to play over the holidays. So I think both teams can say we'll go back, and it was good to have been here. We gained some things from this ball game. A good competitive game here against a really good team. So folks, I'll look at quickly over the scoring. We'll take a break and come right back, Kevin, then we'll go over the scoring for the day.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
We're back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, as Summertown will go out to midcourt. I'm not sure how they do this. I don't know this. All tournament team. Ryder Blackwood, good job. Mabry. Good job. Senior and a junior. We're taking pictures. They start taking pictures. We'll look at the scoring for tonight. Andrew Mabry had 4. Knox Springer had 1. Ryder Blackwood had 3. He might have had more than, it seemed like he knocked down another. Casey Edwards has 3. Jack Hallmart had 2. Graham Howell had a pretty good game, 12 points. Max Dillard had 4. Landon Holt had 6. Jackson Bennett also had, actually had 3. So I'm not sure if that's always added up to our final score, but nonetheless, good hard-fought game. And as everybody kind of packs up and gets ready, I think China, we can say, has been a good 4 days down in Florida. A couple of good days of weather and a couple of bad days. So both girls and boys teams felt like really represented Summertown well. There's no issues in the hotel, no issues at the eating places, and obviously every time Summertown takes the floor, there's going to be effort. And the coaches did a good job, players did a good job, great bunch of parents. Everybody was real supportive. When we go out to eat, when we obviously play the games, everybody's here, and you got to be proud to be a Summertown Eagle. And as we head back into Chinaville, we hit Lawrence County, a big rivalry game for us. As both we took a 2-0 at their place. It's going to be a little different situation. And it
will be a battle when they come to ours.
A different size gym, a different dynamic, and so it's make sure and join us there as we'll be covering this Exports Network this coming Saturday. Hope everybody has a good holiday, a happy new year, and safe travels home for the Summertown folks. From Mark Springer, China Harrington, and Kevin Wright, thanks a lot, Kevin, and we appreciate you folks for joining in, and we'll see you back in Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.